So we made it to the job site. Air conditioner's not working. 10-bedroom house. Just gonna start with the chairs. Per box, there's 4 chairs. All has to be put together. Yeah. Okay, so this first chair is done. Bam. All right, so it's done. Bye, bye. So yeah, now 1 down, 7 to go. So again, this is a huge house. It's 3 stories, lots of bedrooms. Let's take a look. So right here's the downstairs hall. Washer and dryers. Some type of pantry or closet. This is a bedroom. This bedroom has a bathroom. All right. And this is another bedroom with a bathroom. And so now, kitchen. All right, nice cabinets. Another, I guess, pantry, food pantry. These are all the chairs we just put together. Here in the downstairs where the living room is a bathroom. And this is gonna be the upstairs, the first upstairs. Like I said, it's a 3-story with a lot of bedroom. Okay, so we got 2 nightstands together. 2 lamps had to be put together. A mattress. Had to completely build that bed frame. Then we did this room. And this is all on the first floor. Again, same stuff. First floor. And then again, we had to build all the chairs. Not just all the chairs, but the love seats were completely apart. Completely apart. And they had to be put together. And yeah, this place, just so you know, is $1.9 million. But it's 3 stories. And you come on up to the 2nd floor, where we have a theme going up here. So we got another bedroom here we got to do. Same as downstairs. Every bedroom has, take a look, y'all. Every bedroom has its own bathroom. I gotta say too, I don't know if you can see, but I actually like the black fixtures there. It's pretty nice. Black ceiling fan. Same thing we're doing out at the farm. And then here, that goes all the way up to the 3rd floor. 1.9 million for this. Day 2. So yesterday we got everything in that house built furniture-wise except for 2 bedrooms. We spent 8 hours there. Going back today to spend another 2 hours, an hour per bedroom. At least that's what we're gonna bill for. If we get it done faster, we do. The reason why I say that's what we're gonna bill for is because generally, for a job, we give a price on what we're gonna charge for that job. But when it comes to building furniture, and putting together furniture, there's so many variables there that it's better for us to charge an hourly rate or book it at an hourly rate, which in this case is $50 for the 2 of us. So that's $25 an hour a piece. So that's not a lot. But when you figure that as a couple, we're getting $50 an hour a couple, that's going into our bank account, that's still not a lot, because typically before we even get to the job, we done spend almost $100 on whatever, because we primarily living at the farm. Lunch is around $40. And then before we come back out to the farm, we're spending about between $200 and $300 or whatever she wants to get. So if I can manage at the end of the day to see $100 profit after all this shopping in between work, and then you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? So that's what we're doing. While we were there yesterday, another guy contacted us. Somebody had wanting us to come to his property because apparently somebody tried to wire a light and they didn't understand wiring, but I guess they lied and said they did, and they completely wired it wrong. So this is where patience comes in. I'm not at no beck and call. I'm not at a beck and call, which means unless you're paying me beck and call money, I'm not at your beck and call. So let's get it straight. If you decide to use somebody else and they screw it up, now is this going to end up costing you more money? You just got to wait. If you call me the same day, then no, you're not going to get me the same day. It's just not worth it for me. But because that house is down the road from the other house, we will stop by there today, take a look at the lights, and then he's got some stuff he wants us to do. But the house that we're currently working on is a $1.9 million house. I wish they would have got me to come do a look over before they purchased the house, because the third floor balcony has some clear issues. And so I can imagine we're going to be back out there doing some woodworking or whatever you want to call it. But this is just one of the houses that this guy owns, that the 1.9 million one. So he's purchased 19. So of the 19, you're probably looking at $10 million worth of homes there. So even though $50 an hour seems like a lot, $500 to put together all the furniture in that house for a 10-hour period, it's really not when you just spent a 1.9 million on the house. If I knew that it was going to come out so cheap, I would have just charged flat rate of $750, called it good, right? Because if you want shit done right, then you contact us to have stuff done right. So this is clear. This will be clear when we go to the next house and you see the screwed up light. I used to teach a workshop for a big box store, hardware store. I'm not going to name the name, but I used to teach a workshop on the weekends and teach customers how to install ceiling fans and lights. So I definitely have experience in that. And really, I wouldn't even do this if I didn't know these guys pretty good. So I'm really kind of doing a favor, even though we're making money here. But anyway, as you can see behind me, we're still painting this place out here at the farm. We have 3 homes in total ourselves. So I don't even have time to spend working in this house because of all the requests we get to go do other stuff. So see you at the other place. All right. So stop by Home Depot on the way to day 2 to finish this furniture stuff at this first house, and seen this Ryobi bit set that was for sale for $14.97. And the only reason I needed this one is because, as you know, with furniture you have a lot of hex screws and bolts and stuff like that. So there's 2 right there, and I have 4 right there, and then another 2 right there. So I'm pretty much covered on the hex bits. I'm going to give an honest review after using these today to show you how good or not good they are, because I've never used anything Ryobi. This is one of the Warrior bit sets I bought yesterday from Harbor Freight, and it is absolute garbage. That's where it goes. So, believe it or not, this is the mattress right there. And this is the bed frame for that mattress, and everything has to be put together. There's 2 nightstands in that box, 2 lamps in that box. So here we go. Okay, so these legs goes on this bed. So long screw requires a hex bit, which that's just great, ain't it? So go ahead and get that one started. And in there. And then do this one right here. Now when I say, do it like this. Now when I say use the right tool for the right job, this is a Craftsman. Craftsman overall sucks. But I would not bring a DeWalt drill to put this together because it's just got too much power. So I'm using something with less power. Okay, so here's what the bed looks like so far before we get the mattress on there. Clearly this is not a bed for any hardcore interactions, so this would be more suitable for a priest or a nun, I think. Not really sure. Not a big fan of this bed style. Okay folks, so that is the mattress. It's fitting in that little box and it's gonna go there. So hold on. So once you take the outer layer of plastic off, where's the knife? But if you cut a hole in it, do it over here too. You can hear it. It's starting to inflate more. Coming alive. It's alive. It's alive. And so that mattress, it sure makes carrying a mattress upstairs, because it's very easy, huh? What do you think, Barbara? Makes carrying the mattress upstairs easier than if it was
easier. However, no mattress coming upstairs is easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this. So this is the house from the outside. $1.9 million house, 3 stories. But for that price, I would have expected more of a backyard. Huh. But yeah. Okay, so get a look at all this, all the pieces. This is just for the bed, folks, just for the bed. And this is what they want you to put it together with. And I'm using a drill because I know how to use a drill on this shit without breaking it. So we're not going to. And this person's a huge fan of Tom Cruise. Jesus Christ. Okay, so if we want to screw in a hex bolt without messing up the furniture, the thing we want to do is not full throttle it. We want to go slow with it, right? So watch. So that's going to keep us from messing up the furniture. Okay? And that's how it's done if you know how to use a drill. Okay, so that's the light that I had to fix. When I came in, that light was actually hanging down from the ceiling. It was connected, but the comment was it was not turning on. Well, whoever tried to put the light in, they hooked it to, I guess they disconnected the old light, ran to the store, got the new light, and then connected it to 2 dead wires instead of the 2 live wires. So now that's running. So yeah, that's fixed. So in the same home, right here, this is a 3-bedroom. And same type of bed style, same type of mattress. It's a different design, but it's still got to be put together. Same type of end tables, nightstands, whatever you want to call that. But this is actually more of a pain in the ass to put together than the other one. Let me show you. So that's what I've got done so far on this second bedroom. This is a lot more pieces. It actually has pegs too, not just screws and bolts. But yeah. So anyway, this is the second location that we're starting today. Will we finish today? Probably not, because it's already after 4. So probably get this bedroom done, come back and do the third bedroom tomorrow, maybe.